your heart and had no regrets. One more kiss before I smoke myself blind. As you suffer the dawn of my being reborn, not your Christian, God-loving kind. Any chance of remorse faded out in the night as you write in someone else's tongue, falling for the man-made words, but for the right reasons. The battle already won. It don't seem right. It's not good behavior, but you can thank me now. Or you can thank me later. She was sketching the sky with a glint in her eye, said that I was more man than I was. She invited me over, a pale-bodied poser, believing the hype just because I was focused enough and I got my reward as my gaze became fixed on your skin. Too much dignity, not enough light, plus I didn't know where to begin, and it don't seem right. It's not good behavior, but you can thank me now. Or you can thank me later. Another sad tale, another setback. Thought that I fell in love from afar. I saw the opposite moves in an innocent groove, and a smile I took home in my car. Cheek to cheek, as they say, only lasted a day. The canvas too easy to scratch. Said enough to ease the blow, take away your glow. Jumped ship into true love like that. Don't seem right. It's not good behavior, but you can thank me now. Or you can thank me later. Yeah, here's to all those mistakes that came good in the end. How we suffer to manage sometimes. Many tears to regret, many moves to forget, though they hardly equate to real crimes. I'm a loser at heart, complicated to boot. Not the sink, but the whole fucking kitchen. So what if we lose it, or sing out of tune? At this time I'm sure no one is listening. Don't seem right. It's not good behavior. Ah, but you can thank me now. Or you can thank me later.
Sometimes you gotta drink about somebody, but that ain't gonna bring them back. Sometimes you gotta cry and miss somebody. Yeah, we've all felt like that. If it's something that you gotta get over, but you just can't get over. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. If you're wishing you were with somebody, 'cause you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't ever been broke. The kind of lips, hit your lips, get your eyes to close. I know just what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. Kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody like you. Sometimes you try to fix somebody, just to find out they'll never change. So you go out and meet somebody that makes you feel the way you thought you'd never feel again. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. You're wishing you were with somebody, 'cause you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't ever been broke. The kind of lips, hit your lips, get your eyes to close. I know just what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. Kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody like you. Yeah. Oh, girl, who's for the best remedies? Girl meets boy, girl, don't make it harder than it has to be. Come and lay one on me. You can kiss like your heart ain't ever been broke. The kind of lips, hit your lips, get your eyes to close. Yeah, I know what you're going through. I do. So come on and kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Yeah, come on and kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. If you're wishing you were with somebody, 'cause you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't ever been broke. The kind of lips, hit your lips, get your eyes to close. I know just what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. Kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody.
In the westward, oh what a lovely view. Some will say that I should travel, 'cause what else can I do? You've been the driver to my road, you've been the eye to my suppose. It's clear you're giving all you have, and that I'm just giving you crap. What you say to that?
In the westward, well, I have seen better views. You say that I should travel, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I've made additions to your vantage point, and now it's up to me. With this time that you had forced, I hope it gives you time to see. Kids have been singing, my bells are
and I read the crack in my own window.
Kids have been singing, my bells are
And I read the crack in my own window. Hut!
Hey-o! Welcome back to Monday Night Pub Quiz. Thank you so much for joining us. I see the numbers are up on there. We need to wait for a few more minutes to get some more people joining in. But awesome. Good to see my mum and dad are there. Chris Morgan. Awesome. Mark Coleman. My brother has like a little rivalry with you, Mark, I think. Because you're both up there with high scores each week. you're the main person he wants to beat. So wish you good luck in this. Do let me know if you can't hear me. Also, let me know if you couldn't hear the music as well at the start, because that's a very good indication of how well this is going to go. Hi, Caroline. Awesome. Other things is, invite people to play this. I'd love for just more people to get involved and to play these games. It's so good. It's just a little bit of entertainment, isn't it, for an hour? The other things is, we've got 4 rounds again as normal, including the movie audio round, and the movie audio round, sorry. The 4 rounds, one of the rounds we're doing a little bit different today. It's a covers round, so it's famous songs. I've got Snez Monkey. Hey, Snez Monkey. I've got so we've got a covers round, which is and Ollie, hey Ollie, which is going to be it's from Rockabye Baby. If you don't know if you know who they are, they do lullaby versions of famous songs, and so we're going to be playing 5 of those. We'll give you 20 seconds of the intro, and you've got to try and guess what the song is. We'll also be doing a TV themes letters round. So you will get the first letter of each word from the lyrics of a famous TV theme, and you'll of course have to guess what the theme is. For any of our VIPs that are playing, I will read out the letters for you, pop them down on a phone or something like that, and it'll help you be able to read them and play along with that. Okay, so other things is if you are if you're playing, do share this with people. Like I say, I want to get more and more people playing. I'd love to see the numbers go up and love to see people just enjoying this. If you are, of course, at any point going to take a photo of the screen or show that you're playing along, please do add me. And of course, that's my Instagram handle, Milburn4270. That'll be Ace. It's just like then I can actually just sort of see who's playing along and engage and stuff. Also, do make sure that you subscribe as well. This subscription here does mean if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and if you hit the notification bell, you will get told when we go live, and hopefully we'll do that about 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes before we actually start. Okay, so it looks like we've got pretty much everybody in that's supposed to be in and that wants to play. I'm assuming that everybody can hear me. And everyone was able to hear the music at the start. Nobody said otherwise, so I haven't heard that my brother is in yet. Assuming he is. We're a couple more minutes. Also, it's a pub quiz. Everyone got their drinks? Please make sure you got your drinks. A little bit blurry. If anybody hasn't noticed either yet, there has been a chop of the hair. Not on purpose. Well, I say it was on purpose, but it was my choice. This weekend was supposed to be my stag do. Unfortunately, because of this situation, we did a virtual stag where there was about 16 mates of mine on Zoom. I had no idea it was happening, and they gave me some awful drinks. I had to do some challenges and answer some questions, and half of it I completely failed at. And so one of them was I had to shave the hair. Well, actually, my best man did it with a very long stick and the clippers at the end of the stick. That was awful. So it is not good. Okay. So it looks like everybody's in. Everybody can hear me loud and clear. My brother is in as well. So let's get cracking. First round we're going to do is the movie. Hi Shay. Movie questions. 10 questions on movies. Okay. I'm going to move this over here because I don't like it on that side. Here we go. Okay. Question 1. Who plays Detroit cop tracking down a killer in Beverly Hills Cop? Hey Helen from Auckland. Thanks for joining us. James is playing, Kirsty and Sheila. That's amazing. Thanks so much. Awesome. So great numbers. Okay. So question 1 was, who plays a Detroit cop tracking down a killer in Beverly Hills Cop? So that's question 1. of the movie round. Question 2. The movie character Katniss Everdeen is played by which actor? The movie character Katniss Everdeen is played by which actor? Question 3. Who provided the voice of Thelonious Grew in the Despicable Me movies? So who provided the voice of Thelonious Grew in the Despicable Me movies? And question 4. Who directed the horror movie The Shining? That's who directed the horror movie The Shining. Question 5. The biography of who picked up 8 Oscars in 1983? So this is question 5. The biography of who picked up 8 Oscars in 1983? That should probably be the biography of whom. I'm sure Chris Morgan might point out to me what that should be. The biography of whom picked up 8 Oscars in 1983? And question 6. In which year was Independence Day released? So that's question 6. In which year was Independence Day released? Question 7. Who played Max DaCosta in the 2013 film Elysium? So that's question 7. Who played Max DaCosta in the 2013 film Elysium? Let me sort this out. Question 8. Who voiced Victor Van Dort in The Corpse Bride? So question 8 is who voiced Victor Van Dort in The Corpse Bride? Question 9. What is the name of the rabbit that Donnie Darko... Oh, sorry again. What is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? So what is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? And question 10. In which year was Jaws released? Okay, so that's all 10 questions. Does anybody want me to repeat? Eddie, let me know. I don't know how much of a time difference there is on the stream. I think there's quite a bit this week. Helen from Auckland, you got the right time difference this week. That's ace. Wonder if you'll be having your breakfast now, I imagine. Okay. Are we ready for the answers? Do we want any repeating? Let me know in the live chat or WhatsApp me. Okay. I'm going to... No, take it, we're all ready. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, so question 1 was, who plays a Detroit cop tracking down a killer in Beverly Hills Cop? The answer, of course, is Eddie Murphy. And question 2, the movie character Katniss Everdeen is played by which actor? And that is Jennifer Lawrence. Okay. Question 3, who played the voice of Thelonious Grew in Despicable Me movies? That is Steve Carell. And question 4. Whoa. Repeat, please. Whoa, okay. Sorry, I've just seen those come through, which seems to be a little bit of quite a big gap then. I'll try and hold out a bit longer next time. Question 4 was who directed the movie, the horror movie The Shining? and that is Stanley Kubrick. And question 5 was the biography of whom picked up 8 Oscars in 1983, and that is Gandhi. Okay. Question 6: in which year was Independence Day released? And that is 1996. And question 7: who played Max DaCosta in the 2013 film Elysium? And that is Matt Damon. Okay. And question 8: who voiced Victor Van Dort in The Corpse Bride? And it is Johnny Depp. Of course, it's a Tim Burton film. Of course, it doesn't use anybody but Johnny Depp. Question 9: what is the name of the rabbit that Donnie keeps seeing in Donnie Darko? It's Frank. Frank the rabbit. And question 10: in which year was Jaws released? And it's 1975. 1975. Okay, apologies for those that asked for a repeated question. There seems to be, quite a bit of a delay today. So I do apologise about that. I'll try and hold out a little bit longer for anybody that does want answers or any repeats. Let me know how you've done out of 10 on the first 5. The answer to question 5 was the biography of who picked up 8 Oscars in 1983, and the answer is Gandhi. Okay, give me some answers out of 10. Or answers? Scores out of 10 for the first round. Let me see how well people are doing. Five out of 10 for the Nunners. I've just seen a message from my brother wanting an awful lot repeating. Lisa with 7. Mark Coleman with 3. James with a 6. I wonder how well my brother's done since I've just seen a message of him wanting loads repeating. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for Faye. Snares Monkey 4 out of 10. Caroline with a whopping 6. Elisa in the lead at the moment. Chris Morgan 7. Up there, mate. That's awesome this week. So up there with Lisa. Caroline in second place at the moment. Big 4 for my dad. Might not be my brother's week this week if he missed out 4 questions. Okay. Is that all the scores coming in? That's all the scores in? No, nothing from my brother. Helen from Auckland with a 2 out of 10. It's good effort, Helen. It's early in the morning for you. You might do better once you've had more coffee. 7 out of 10 from Chris. Interesting, seeing as you missed 4 questions, that Chris. So we've got Lisa with 7. We've got Chris Morgan with 7. We've got my brother, Chris Milburn, with 7. So 3 teams on 7 at the moment. Caroline with 6. James with 6. Okay, so good set of scores on there already. Okay, we're going to move on. The next series of questions is going to be on history. History. Okay, so we are mixing up some of the themes this week. So these 10 questions on history. Monday Mob, 5 out of 10. Okay, here we go. History. Again, they might start easy, but they're going to get harder. Okay. Because Leslie Wilkins, 6 out of 10 as well. That's loads of scores coming in. It's ace. Okay, history. Okay, question 1. In which city was the Titanic built? Paul and Leslie, they got 6 out of 10. Six out of 10, pretty good. It's still joint second place. History, question 1. In which city was the Titanic built? Okay, question 2. How many women did Henry VIII have? It says have. I assume that's marry, divorce, kill, behead. How many women did Henry VIII have? Question 3. What was the boundary in England for the northern frontier of the Roman Empire? So question 3 was, what was the boundary in England for the northern frontier of the Roman Empire? Question 4. What was the former name of New York? Question 4. What was the former name of New York? Question 5. How many children did Queen Victoria have? So the question 5 in history is, how many children did Queen Victoria have? Question 6. Who was the second president of the United States? So who was the second president of the United States? Okay, question 7. Xerxes ruled a great empire around the 5th century BC. Which empire? So Xerxes ruled a great empire around the 5th century BC. Which empire? Okay. Question 8. What was the name of Napoleon's first wife? So question 8 is, what was the name of Napoleon's first wife? Question 9. William Pitt the Younger became the youngest British Prime Minister in 1783. How old was he? So William Pitt the Younger became the youngest British Prime Minister in 1783. But how old was he? And question 10, last question. Who was the longest serving Prime Minister with a single term that lasted just less than 21 years? So who was the longest serving Prime Minister with a single term lasting just less than 21 years? Apologies to Helen, it's from New Zealand. I don't know how much you know about the British history. Okay, that's all of the questions. I'm going to hold out a little bit longer this time because of the delay, but do let me know if you want any repeating. I'm going to check my messages as well because I missed Chris's. Oh, Chris says she didn't know the order. Okay. Also, we will take a break to refill drinks and stuff. So, yeah, let me know if you need any repeating. Like I say, if you do, take photos, please do take photos of you doing the quizzes. I'd love to see people doing them. People doing them while they're having the dinner and stuff. It's amazing to see. If you do, please tag me in Milburn4270 on Instagram. And of course, it'll be it's great for me to see you guys interacting with it. That's awesome. Somebody's asked for question 8 again. Question 8 was, what was the name of Napoleon's first wife? Question 8 was, what was the name of Napoleon's first wife? And question 6, who was the second president of the United States? It's for you, James. Who was the second president of the United States? That's question 6. Okay, any other repeats? I'm assuming that's it. Check the messages. No, all looking good. Okay, so we're going to go through the answers for the history round. Okay. Okay, question 1 was, in which city was the Titanic built? Question 1. In which city was the Titanic built? And the answer, of course, is Belfast. And question 2. How many women did Henry VIII have? And that was 6. Question 3. What was the boundary in England for the northern frontier of the Roman Empire? And the boundary was Hadrian's Wall. Question 4. What was the former name of New York? So any of you a fan of Counting Crows, you probably know it's New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam. Question 5. How many children did Queen Victoria have? So question 5 is how many children did Queen Victoria have? And the answer was 9. She had 9 children. And question 6. Who was the second president of the United States? It's John Adams. Question 7. Xerxes ruled a great empire around the 5th century BC. Which empire? And it was the Persian Empire. If you like me, I only knew that because of the film 300. Question 8. What was the name of Napoleon's first wife? So question 8. What was the name of Napoleon's first wife? And the answer was Josephine. And question 9. William Pitt the Younger became the youngest British Prime Minister in 1783. How old was he? He was 24. 24. And question 10, last question. Who was the longest serving Prime Minister with a single term lasting just less than 21 years? And the answer isn't in there. Why has that gone missing? Oh, that's really annoying. Apologies. It is missing. I think it's William something. Oh no, Robert Walpole. Robert Walpole did just less than 21 years. Apologies about that. So that's all 10. Robert Walpole was the last one. That's all 10 answers. Let me know how you did on that round. It's good to see how you did on that round. And you're out of 20. My brother's heckling people in the chat. Monday Mob, Robert Walpole, it was indeed. So Caroline got 7, Ollie 5, Chris Morgan with 4, James with an 8 out of 10. Awesome, James. My dad 5, Monday Mob 6, Caroline with a 5, Helen Fletcher with a 9 out of 10. That's incredible. That's coffee's really kicking in already, isn't it, Helen? Monday Mob 11 out of 20 in total, Caroline 11 out of 20, Chris with a 6, Lisa and he beats 5 out of 10. Well, let me see your scores out of 20, peeps. And we'll jump into the movie audio round. 6 of Mark Coleman, 9 out of 20. Not your week this week, Mark. I won't read out your score, Faye. You have to brush up on your British politics. Okay, how are we doing? What are you on, Chris? What are you on, Chris? Out of 20? I haven't seen that come up yet. James, 14 out of 20, 10 out of 20. Paul, Leslie, Richard, Hazel, and Gary. Only 5. There's a lot of people on that quiz, on that team. 6 out of 20, 11 out of 20 for Chris Morgan. 13 out of 20 for my brother. So James passed with 14 out of 20. Is it Lisa with 12 out of 20? 14 out of 20 looks like it might be the winning team at the moment. So Lisa Cooper, 12 out of 20 is in third place, with the brothers 13 out of 20 in second. But I saw 14 out of 20. What was Caroline? What were you guys on? 11 out of 20. Okay, awesome. We're going to jump into the movie round. So what happens here if you played with us? 10 out of 20 from my housemate's parents. Okay. Yeah, Mark, I blame the questions. The questions probably have something to do with it, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, those of you that have played with us before will know the movie round is I will go through 10 audio clips from movies, and you basically have to guess what the movie is. Again, it will start easy, will get harder. I can't speak while it's on, so I'll turn myself off, and then the audio is going to come up and it'll just roll through one at a time. Okay. At the end of it, we will take a break, but if you want any to be repeated, do let me know. We'll take a 5-minute break to top up beers, refill stuff. Anybody who wants to take a smoke, things like that. Like a proper pub quiz. Okay, we'll jump onto the movie audio. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Purple Rain. No. Sign of the Times. Definitely not. The Batman soundtrack. Throw it. Okay. Oh, Dire Straits. Throw it. Stone Roses. No. Second Coming. I like it. Oh, Sade. That's Liz's. Yeah, but she did dump you. No.
But right now they gotta do what's right for them. Cause it's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. That's all over the second we ride up Troy's bucket.
Well, listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free, it expands to new territories, and it crashes through barriers painfully, maybe even dangerously, but, well, there it is. There it is.
You're implying that a group composed entirely of female animals will breed?
No, I'm simply saying that life, finds a way.
Does Santa know that you left the workshop?
You know, we're all laughing our heads off.
Did you have to borrow a reindeer to get down here?
Buddy, go back to the basement. Hey, Jackweed, I get more action in a week than you've had your entire life. I've got houses in LA, Paris, and Vail.
Oh.
Each one of them with a 70-inch plasma screen. So I suggest you wipe that stupid smile off your face before I come over there and smack it off.
What do you drink? Bourbon?
Look, Mrs. Robinson, I drove you home. I was glad to do it, but I have some things on my mind. Can you understand that?
Yes.
All right.
What do you drink? Benjamin, I'm sorry to be this way, but I don't want to be left alone in this house.
Why not?
Please wait till my husband gets home.
Anything bothers me and I'm feeling unhappy, I just try and think of nice things.
What kind of things?
Oh, well, let me see. Nice things. Daffodils. Green meadows. Skies full of stars. Raindrops on roses.
Later on, I may tell you about Tim's many failings as a man and as a table tennis player. But important first to say the one big thing. I've only loved 3 men in my life. My dad was a frosty bugger, so that only leaves dear Uncle Desmond, B.B. King, obviously, and this young man here.
My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead.
Would the Huron make his Algonquin brothers foolish with brandy and steal his lands to sell them for gold to the white man? Would Huron have greed for more land than a man can use? Would Huron fool Senecrin to take in all the furs of all the animals of the forest for beads and strong whiskey? Those are the ways of the Yengeese and the Francais traders, and their masters in Europe infected with the sickness of greed.
One other thing. I think it rips through your clothes when it takes you over. Windows found some shredded long johns, but the name tag was missing. They could be anybody's. Nobody trusts anybody now.
Okay, so that's all 10 of the movie audios. I'll wait a bit, give a bit of time, and I will repeat any that you want to. I won't go through the answers for those until the very end. So if you remember some of them, you can still have time to digest and think about it. But what we'll do now is I'll wait for you guys to come back to you. You're still listening to audio 10, based on what I can see. Quite a bit of a delay. But if you, let me know if you want any of those repeating before we jump into a break. In the break as well, there is a special countdown conundrum for you guys to figure out. It's at the bottom of the screen. I will read out the letters for our VIPs that are playing. But yeah, so let me know if you want any of those repeating before we get a top up. Let's see. Please, we have number 7 again, of course. Number 7. Are we ready? Here it comes.
Later on, I may tell you about Tim's many failings as a man and as a table tennis player. But important first to say the one big thing. I've only loved 3 men in my life. My dad was a frosty bugger, so that only leaves dear Uncle Desmond, B.B. King, obviously, and this young man here.
So that was number 7. We've requested number 8. Caroline, you've just had number 7 again. Number 2. So we're going to go with number 8 now. Number 8.
My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead.
So that was number 8. We've got a request for number 2. So let's do number 2. Okay, here comes number 2.
But right now they gotta do what's right for them. Cause it's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. That's all over the second we ride up Troy's bucket.
Okay, so that was number 2. That was all of them that people asked for. Okay, so we'll run through the answers of that after the break. We're going to take a 5-minute break now, basically to top up a toilet break if you need it, anything like that. I'm going to put up a countdown conundrum on the screen. Now, the conundrum is, I'll just give you the letters for those, for our VIPs that are playing. The letters, it spells tail upset. So it's TAILUPSET. U-P-S-E-T. So that's Tail Upset. There's a bonus point for anybody that can get this during the break. Okay, but I'll leave you. I'll be back. But we will be we're back in 5 minutes. Okay, back in 5 minutes.
In the westward, oh what a lovely view. Some will say that I should travel, cause what else can I do? You've been the driver to my road, you've been the eye to my suppose. It's clear you're giving all you have, and that I'm just giving you crap. What you say to that?
In the westward, well, I have seen better views. You say that I should travel, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I've made additions to your vantage point, but now it's up to me. With this time that you have forced, I hope it gives you time to see. Kids have been singing, my bells are ringing, and I read the crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, my bells are ringing, and I read the crack in my own window. I've gotta find a reason why I am so cold. That you have gotta see that I cannot help what I'm doing. I'm scared of writing this again, but tell me, do we have a choice? Well, you can try to keep it down, I swear I will not make a noise. Make a noise. Kids have been singing, but and I read the crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, but and I read the crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, but and I read the crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, but and I read the crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, 5 bells are ringing, crack in my own window. Kids have been singing, 5 bells are ringing, crack in my own window.
Sometimes you gotta drink about somebody, but that ain't gonna bring them back. Sometimes you gotta cry and miss somebody. Yeah, we've all felt like that. If it's something that you gotta get over, but you just can't get over. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. If you're wishing you were with somebody, 'cause you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't ever been broke. The kind of lips hit your lips, get your eyes to close. I know just what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. Kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss.
Hey, we're back. All right. How did people do on the conundrum? Let's have a look. Anybody on the chat? Throw some things on the chat if you want to. Just type in the chat if you got it. If you think you got it. The bonus point. Throw it up on the chat. Let me know if you've got it. Again, this week we are sponsored by Harrogate Brewery. So guys, yeah, do let me know if you think you've got it. And I'll put it back up actually. So of course that is the conundrum. Tail upset. Anybody think they've got it? Helen's got it, Chris has got it. Bonus points coming your way. Monday Mob got it, Leslie got it. Ooh, not many. Gay, not no chance. Caroline, not got it. Any ideas? No. Is that it? What about the Milburns? Any of you? All right. The answer is, of course, stipulate. Stipulate. So well done to those that got it. Add on an extra bonus point to your scores. And we will jump into the next round. Just going to get rid of this. Maria's mum has it. Well done. Note from the nunners. Oh, lost the camera. So get rid of that. And we will jump on to the next set of questions. These ones are going to be potluck questions before we jump into the really, really tough ones. The tough ones are going to be, of course, the Rockabye Baby covers, which you've got to try and name the song, and, of course, the TV theme tunes based purely on the letters of the first word of the lyrics. Okay? So that is going to be hard, but we're going to try and give it a go, okay? So, potluck, first of all. Okay, are we all ready? Note from the Milburns. You didn't get it, did you? No bonus point for you, Chris. Virginia. No bonus point for Virginia. Okay, here we go. So, potluck. Question 1. Which is larger, a mile or a kilometre? Again, guys, we're starting easy. We'll get harder. So, question 1, which is larger, a mile or a kilometre? Well done, Hazel, for getting the conundrum. Question 2, in potluck, which MP Harriet was axed in Tony Blair's first cabinet reshuffle? Which MP Harriet was axed in Tony Blair's first cabinet reshuffle? Question 3. The Micra is made by which car company? The Micra is made by which car company? Question 4. A vixen is the female of which animal? So question 4. A vixen is the female of which animal? Question 5. In 1967, Christian Barnard performed the transplant of what? In 1967, Christian Barnard performed the transplant of what? That was question 5. In question 6, who plays at home at the Millmore Ground? Who plays at home at the Millmore Ground? I feel like the questions might be hard this week. The number of people watching has seriously decreased. So that was question 6. Who plays at home at the Millmore Ground? Question 7. Which battle came first, Agincourt or Bosworth Field? So which battle came first, Agincourt or Bosworth Field? Question 8. What do the initials NASA stand for? Question 8. What do the initials NASA stand for? And question 9. Who was duped by a fake sheik in January 2007? Who was duped by a fake sheik in January 2006? Sorry. I'll read that again. Question 9 was who was duped by a fake sheik in January 2006? Is it sheik? Question 10. In Dad's army, what was the occupation of Private Fraser? So in Dad's army, what was the occupation of Private Fraser? So that's all 10. Let me know if you want any repeating, and I'll run through those. Okay, let me know if you need any repeating. Also, we'll let you know as well, like normal. Do please subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when we go live, which is usually 10 minutes before we start. It's a good way just for you to stay, if you've forgotten that we're doing this, which we will do every Monday, since we're going to be doing this for another 3 weeks. Oh, it's pronounced shake. Thank you, Maria. So, one of you had helped me. Yeah, so if you make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm doing this every Friday, every Monday, sorry. So yeah, do make sure you hit the little bell as well, because that's quite important. Okay, where are we up to? Nobody wanted any repeating? Nope. Nobody on the messages either. Bit muddled. Was that round 4? Snares Monkey. Yes. So we had the 2 questions round, which was movies and history. Then we had the audio round, which is round 3. Now you get the audio answers at the very end. Those ones I always like doing at the very end. And this was round 4. Okay. Okay, seems like everybody's got what they need. Okay, we're going to run through the answers of those then. Okay. So, potluck round 4 answers. Okay. Okay, so potluck number 1. Which is larger, a mile or a kilometre? And the answer is a mile. Okay, so a mile, number 1. Question 2. Which MP Harriet was axed for Tony Blair's first cabinet reshuffle? That was Harriet Harman. Harriet Harman. Question 3. The Micra is made by which car company? That is Nissan. Question 3 is Nissan. And question 4, a vixen is the female of which animal? And that is the fox. Question 4 is fox. Question 5, in 1967, Christian Barnard performed the transplant of what? And that was the heart. It was the first heart transplant. And question 6, who plays at home at the Millmore Ground? That is Rotherham United. Rotherham. Question 7, which battle came first, Agincourt or Bosworth Field? And that is Agincourt. Agincourt came first. Question 8, what do the initials NASA stand for? There's a lot of people get the first A wrong, but the second word wrong. It's National Aeronautics and Space Administration. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. And question 9 was who was duped by a fake shake in January 2006. So who was duped by a fake shake in January 2006? And it was Sven-Goran Eriksson. And number 10, in Dad's army, what was the occupation of Private Fraser? He was an undertaker. An undertaker. So that is all 10. Give me your answers, give me your scores out of 10 for that round, for the potluck round. Let me know out of 30 how well you're doing. I know this is round 4, but you will get the answers to the audio at the end. So let me know how well you're doing out of 30 so far. Or if you want me to repeat, if you missed any of the answers for the potluck round, let me know. I'll go through them. You're welcome, SNES Monkey. No repeat. Everyone okay? No, I haven't seen the scores coming in. 8 from Caroline. Awesome. You celebrated and there's a load of 8s have come in. 8 from my dad. 8 from Monday Mob. 8 from James Pass. 5 out of 10 for Ollie. So it's 15 out of 30 for Ollie so far. Let me know your scores out of 30 for the 3 rounds that you've had answers for. Let me know how well you're doing overall. 8 from Mark there. Good round for you, Mark. 5 out of 10 for Helen. So that's 19 out of 30. 31. So you've got, of course, you got out of 31 actually, yeah, because of the conundrum. Thank you for pointing that out. Gaynor's got 17 out of 30. Dave Milbone, 17 out of 30. Caroline with 19 out of 30. Faye with 10 out of 30. What have we got? Chris Morgan, 7 out of 10 on that round. 18 out of 30 overall. Not a bad score. Yeah, people are pointing out it should be out of 31 with the bonuses, so we'll make sure we include that next time round. Helen 16 out of 30 or 31. Leslie 18 out of 31. James 22 out of 31. Amazing score there. Chris Melbourne 21 out of 31. And SNES Monkey with a 12 out of 30. So we got some really good high scores there as well. So we've got James Pass seems to be in the lead at the moment with 22 out of 31, including the bonus round. My brother, Chris Melvin, seems to be in second place with 21 out of 30. Then we've got a couple of 19s for Lisa, 19 for Caroline, 18 Chris Morgan. So yeah, James in the lead there, but only by 1. 17 for Mark Coleman, 19 for Chris Morgan. Yeah. So you definitely. So yeah, definitely James Pass is in the lead there, and my brother bringing up second place with 21, and then a few people with 19s, 18s, 17s after that. Okay, well we're going to jump into the really, really difficult round now. We're going to do the letters for the TV theme tunes. Okay, so James is other people are getting the points then for you. Are you just doing the typing, James? Okay, so basically this is so if it was, as an example, if this was Scooby Dooby Doo, okay, it would show you SDD, Scooby Dooby Doo. Okay, so it's the first letter of each word within the opening lines of a famous TV series. Okay, now I'm going to put it up, the letters. I will read out the letters as well for our VIP. So if you're VI playing, might want to get a phone, or you can type it out on the phone so you can easily go back and look through them. Okay, but I'm going to do this as the best we can. Okay, so I'm going to put it up on the screen now. I'm going to give you a few minutes with it, write it down. Okay, and then we will move. We'll go through each one. You can write them down. I'll give you longer to try and guess them, and then we will move on to the covers version, the covers round, and then we'll come back and do the answers for this TV letters, because it'll give you plenty of time with them. Okay, so the first one is this one. For Mark and any other VIPs that are playing, the letters are SNOTYL WGB TW, and then in brackets you've got CCCCC. So I'll give you a few minutes with that one. If anybody's got any questions on how you play this as well, do let me know. It is a it's a difficult one. Okay, we'll move on to number 2. So this is number 2 for Mark and for any of the VIPs that are playing. Number 2 is in brackets first is YDD, close brackets, okay, and then it's F, comma, MTF, comma, TTMSAF. Okay, for those of you that are confused, okay, some confusions coming up, okay. Okay, these are the opening lyrics. Not for Hazel, she's got it, Chris has got it. Okay, so for those of you that are confused, these are the opening lyrics to famous TV theme tunes, okay? But you only get the first letter of each word, okay? So if the theme tune was Scooby-Doo theme tune, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? It would be SDDWAY. That's all you get, all you see. So SDDWAY will be Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Okay? So here you're just seeing the first letter of each word from the opening lyrics to a famous TV series. Okay? So I hope if it is going to be hard, it is a tough one, this one. But do let me know if I need to explain that again, or if there's any other confusions, okay? We're going to move on to number 3. And for Mark, or any of the VIPs playing, number 3 is MYWITWTTEYG. That's MYWITWTTEYG. Someone is asking what's in the brackets. In some, they are sort of mainly noises. So they are famous parts of the song as well. Okay, we're going to move on to number 4. So this is number 4. Number 4. Oh no, I did mute myself for a little bit, Gainer. Sorry. Yeah. And number 4 is H, comma YDWMWMBKM, and then H, comma YDALKSIMM. YDALKSIMM. I'm gonna put them in the chat as well for people. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. Oh, did I read that wrong? Sorry. Sorry if I read that wrong. There's a lot of letters there. I'll read out number 4 again. Sorry. Number 4 was H, comma WDYMWMBKM, comma H, comma WDALKSIMM. I think I got it right that time. Okay, we're going to move on to number 5. Number 5 is a huge one because it's a lot of lyrics. I'm going to pop number 5 in. I'm going to pop these all again into. They are all in the chat as well, so you can have a look at the chat. You'll see them all there. I get long messages saying this is solid, this is hard. Okay, so if you need to, yeah, like I said, guys, you write those down. They are all in the chat as well. If you want to jump in and have a look at those, please do so. I'll leave them. We won't do the answers for those right now. What we will do is jump onto a different round, which means you guys can keep thinking about them, keep going back to them. They are tough. Again, they get harder. So the first couple, you know, they are famous songs. The last one is, you know, a lot of you will know it, but looking at it just letter-wise is really tough. Okay, so what we'll do now is we will move on to the covers round. Okay, but I'll leave this one with you. You can jump into the chat. It's all there on the chat, so you can keep diving into that and having a guess, keep writing those down, keep working on those before we'll come to the answers after those. After we do the cover round and the answers for the cover round. Okay, so I'll give you plenty of time with them. The covers round. Okay, so with this round, what we're doing is I'm going to play you 5 songs. They are lullaby versions of famous pop songs, pop rock songs. So what I'll do is I will disappear, and you'll hear the audio, and it'll be like very much like the movie round, where there'll be one at a time. At the end of it, I'll ask if you want any repeating, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay. Right. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Okay, what I will say as well, I didn't point out before, I'll give you a point for the song and a point for the artist. Okay, so there are 5 questions here, so that'll be 10 points in total. 1 for the artist, 1 for the song name. Okay, and we'll go on to song number 2. Okay, so that's all 5 of the cover songs from Rockabye Baby. Let me know if you want any of those repeating. We'll go through the answers to those, and then we'll jump on to the really, really difficult round of the TV letters. Okay. Which I know you're all going to kick yourself when you see it as well. So, yeah, let me know if you want any of those Rockabye Baby covers repeating. And there's a bit of a delay still. Yeah, I am unmuted. Okay. So, do we want any of those repeating? Again, please. Again, I want all of them repeating. They are only 20 seconds, so I can go through them again if everybody's happy with that. Can you please 1 and 2 from Chris? Okay. So this one, I'm just going to go through them all. Okay, can we please have 2 and 3? If I 2, please repeated, please. Okay, I'm going to go through all of those audios again, so you can just sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Okay, so that is all 5 songs repeated again. Helen's put, you're particularly evil this time if you had a bad day. I blame the stag do then for this. They destroyed me at the weekend. Okay, how are we getting on? Everybody got your answers to those 5? I know you guys are still actually watching number 5, so you're still a bit of time behind me. So it was difficult, it was tough. It is a tough one this week. Okay, so we're going to go through the answers of those. I will play them again and then tell you which song and artist. Okay, so again, for each one there's 2 points up for grabs, total of 10 points. So I'll have to give you the song and the artist. Okay, here we go. So song 1. Okay, so what I might do actually is I'll transfer to this. You guys should still be able to hear me. And I'm going to play you song number 1 again. Okay, so song 1 was Ed Sheeran with Thinking Out Loud. Okay, so that was Ed Sheeran, Thinking Out Loud. Here comes song number 2. Okay, so song number 2 there was Adele with Someone Like You. Right, that was Adele with Someone Like You. And here's song number 3. Okay, so that was song number 3, and song number 3 was by Katy Perry, and it was I Kissed a Girl. It's by Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl. And here comes song number 4. Okay, so that was song number 4, and song number 4, of course, was Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. That's Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. And here comes song number 5. Okay, that was song number 5, and song number 5 was, of course, Journey. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Okay, let me know how well you did out of 10 on that round. I've had comments saying people enjoyed that round. I think they enjoyed that round a lot more than the TV letters, which we'll go into next. And then I'll give you the answers to the movie round, and we are done. The harder it is, the longer it's taken, by the looks of it. Okay, so let me know how you did out of 10 on the covers round. Alright, let me see some scores coming up. I kissed a girl and I liked it. 10 out of 10 for the Nunners, 9 for Lisa. Chris Morgan with a 7. Lisa, which one did you get? I'm assuming it was the title of the song. Or maybe the artist. Gainer, 6 out of 10. Caroline, 9, loved it. Helen Fletcher with 2. Oh, sorry, Helen. James with 6. Faye with a 10. Chris with 8 out of 10. Dad with 3 out of 10. I think that's because Mum's given up. Mark Coleman with a 9 out of 10. Awesome. Seemed like a good round that. Seemed like people enjoyed the Rockabye Baby. There are tons of Rockabye Baby. They do so many stuff that we can keep that in. If people enjoyed that round, we might do that again then next week. So what we'll do now is we'll jump onto the round. The round that is Leslie with the 8 out of 10. Awesome, Leslie. We're going to jump onto the round that people that I've been getting constant abuse about. Okay, the TV letters round. No free falling artist, very frustrating. Tom Petty, yeah, legend. Okay, so right, we're going to work on to jump onto the TV letters game, I've called it. I'm going to show you what the number 1 was, and then I'm going to effectively read out what it should be. Okay, and you. Well, actually, what I might do is I'll put it up and see if anybody got it. Okay, so did anybody get number 1? Number 1 is up on the screen. Did anybody get number 1 for the TV themes round, or the TV themes letters round? I'll be interested in how many people. If you got this. So this is TV themes letters round. Okay, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there? So did anybody actually get this? So let's see if any of these come in. Did anybody manage to figure out what TV series this is from? Lisa, Friends. Helen, Friends. Yes, Caroline, yes, it is Friends. So no one told you life was going to be this way. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So you guys have got that. Okay. The next one, of course, was this one with the brackets. Only one we did get. Okay. This one with the brackets started. Anybody get number 2 with the started with the brackets? Only one we got. It was the only one I got. You're going to kick yourself for some of these. So number 2. Anybody think that they got number 2? It's going to change in a second. Anybody think that they got number 2? Yes, Caroline. Well done. Big respect there. Flintstones. Starts off with Yabba Dabba Doo. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. Well done, Gaynor. Leslie with the Flintstones. That's amazing. Flintstones, yes, absolutely fantastic. Okay, so number 3 was this one. A little bit harder, no sort of giveaway. Mark Coleman with the Flintstones, nice one, Mark. Number 3 was a little bit tougher. Again, you're getting it tougher as we go along. Anybody got number 3? Let me know if you've got number 3. So number 3 was MYWITWTTEYG. Anybody figure this one out? Even if I thought to myself then, if I sang this, Caroline, well done, smashed it. If I actually sang this Myself, I still don't think it'd work out. But well done, Caroline, with Cheers. Leslie with Cheers. It is Cheers. Making your way in the world, making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Nailed it. That's awesome. Well done, peeps. Not as hard as you think then. Other people are getting it. And number 4. Who got number 4? Leslie, our team, not just me. That's fine, Leslie. Don't worry about it. So it's a team sport. Okay, who got number 4? H, comma, WDYMWMBKM, comma, H, comma, WDALKSIMM. Come on, let's see who got number 4. I want Caroline to get a clean house on this. It's gonna be amazing if you got all 5. Anybody? Anybody with number 4? Nobody? Oh no, it's such a shame. Number 4. Yes, Caroline. Yes, Caroline, out of nowhere. Heartbeat. It was number 4 is Heartbeat. Heartbeat, where, well, is it why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Do 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 do. Is Heartbeat. Oh, Caroline, you're almost 5 for 5 with this. And the last one. I mean, Caroline, if you get this, I mean, we'll stop now. We'll stop the quiz now. Go on, Caroline. Okay, so number 5. ICOTNKOA, comma, IAA, comma, MOL, comma, LMF, comma, FAFH, comma, F, comma, F, comma, F, comma, ITS, comma, S, comma, S. Oh no, Caroline. Caroline couldn't get number 5. I'd be surprised if anybody did get number 5. It is a tough one. Lisa! Lisa got number 5. Well done. Well done. Of course, number 5 is Red Dwarf. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. It was Red Dwarf. So well done, Caroline. Well done, Lisa. Sorry, well done, Caroline, for getting 4 out of 5. That's amazing, and well done, Lisa, for getting the last one, the hardest one. That's awesome. Okay, let me know those scores then. So you should be, I think, if I get my maths right, 46. Because we've got 10 for the movie audio round to go through now for the answers. But that should be. So you should be out of 46 at the moment. Let me know how well, like usual, let me know how well you did on that round. On the 5 for the letters, and then give me your overall scores. It gives me a good idea of how competitive a round might be. But yeah, that's Lisa. That is a really good shout for that last one. Not as hard as I thought it might be then. So a lot of people managed to get a lot of those. Oh, Mark could have got one on that one. One on that for Gaynor. Caroline said Justin is there as well. So yeah. Well done to Caroline and Justin. That's amazing. So let me know how well you did on that one out of those 5. And then we'll do, and give me your scores out of total. It should be 46 in total, including the bonus round. 10 for your history, 10 for the music, 10 for movies, 10 for history, 10 for potluck, 10 for the covers, 5 for that round, plus 1 for your bonus. Should be out of 46. So Lisa, is that 30 out of 46? Mark Coleman, 27 in total. Gaynor, total 24. So Lisa is still winning at the moment. Wait for Caroline to pop up with her overall score. 21 for Faye. Nunna's with the 1 out of 5 on that round. Yeah, I think you're in good company, Nun. 27 from the Morgan. So Mark at 26, Lisa's 31 out of 46. Yeah. Nun's at 26 out of 46. Lisa's 30 out of 46. Chris is on 30 out of 46. Wait to see, Caroline's on 32 out of 46. 24 for Gaynor. So that being the score so far, that puts Caroline in the lead on 32, Lisa on 31, my brother on 30. Lisa, are you 30? Sorry. Yeah, so Caroline 32, my brother and Lisa joint second on 30. Then we've got 29 for James Pass and team. Helen's not telling me her scores. So it's Caroline in the lead, Lisa and my brother in second place. We're probably at the likes of Chris Morgan, and I think Mark, were you bringing up? Yeah, third place going Mark as well with 27. Okay, great. What we're going to do is jump onto the answers for the movie audio round. Okay, a bit of editing needed from me here, but we're going to do the movie audio. So again, I'll jump in, we'll play it, I'll jump back out, and I'll jump back in, and tell you the answers. Okay, so next one is audio 1 from the movies.
Purple Rain. Sign of the Times. Definitely not. The Batman soundtrack. Throw it. Okay. Oh, Dire Straits. Throw it. Stone Roses. No. Same coming. I like it. Sade. That's Liz's. Yeah, but she did dump you. Oh.
So audio 1, of course, was Shaun of the Dead, the first in the famous Cornetto trilogies. So that was Shaun of the Dead. Number 2.
But right now they gotta do what's right for them. Cause it's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. That's all over the second we ride up Troy's bucket.
Of course, audio number 2 was The Goonies. Hey, you guys. The Goonies. Okay. So audio number 3.
Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free, it expands to new territories, and it crashes through barriers painfully, maybe even dangerously, but, there it is.
There it is. You're implying that a group composed entirely of female animals will breed?
No, I'm simply saying that life, finds a way.
So Life Finds a Way, classic. Jeff Goldblum there from Jurassic Park. Awesome. We're going to jump on to number 4.
Does Santa know that you left the workshop?
You know, we're all laughing our heads off.
Did you have to borrow a reindeer to get down here?
Buddy, go back to the basement.
Hey, Jackweed, I get more action in a week than you've had your entire life. I've got houses in LA, Paris, and Vail.
Oh.
Each one of them with a 70-inch plasma screen. So I suggest you wipe that stupid smile off your face before I come over there and smack it off.
And audio 4 there was Elf. That's Elf. Peter Dinklage there, getting very angry. And we're going to jump on to audio 5.
What do you drink? Bourbon?
Look, Mrs. Robinson, I drove you home. I was glad to do it, but I have some things on my mind. Can you understand that?
Yes.
All right.
What do you drink? Benjamin, I'm sorry to be this way, but I don't want to be left alone in this house.
Why not?
Please wait till my husband gets home.
Okay, audio 5 then. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson, and the answer is The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman. That's The Graduate for number 5. Okay, I'm going to jump on to number 6.
Anything bothers me and I'm feeling unhappy, I just try and think of nice things.
What kind of things?
Oh, well, let me see. Nice things. Daffodils. Green meadows. Skies full of stars. Raindrops on roses.
And that, of course, on audio 6 was The Sound of Music. Number 6 was The Sound of Music. Okay, I'm going to jump on to number 7. Tough one is number 7.
Later on, I may tell you about Tim's many failings as a man and as a table tennis player. But important first to say the one big thing. I've only loved 3 men in my life. My dad was a frosty bugger, so that only leaves dear Uncle Desmond, B.B. King, obviously, and this young man here.
So that was audio number 7. Really well done if you got that. That was Bill Nighy in the film About Time. That's About Time, number 7. Audio number 8.
My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead.
So audio 8, of course, was Kevin Spacey there talking in American Beauty. That was American Beauty. Okay, and we're going to jump on to number 9.
Would the Huron make his Algonquin brothers foolish with brandy and steal his lands to sell them for gold to the white man? Would Huron have greed for more land than a man can use? Would Huron fool Senegrin to take in all the furs of all the animals of the forest for beads and strong whiskey? Those are the ways of the Yengeese and their Francais traders, and their masters in Europe infected with the sickness of greed.
So well done to anybody who had got that. That person talking with Daniel Day-Lewis in the film Last of the Mohicans. Last of the Mohicans. And the last one, probably the hardest one, I think. Let's see how well he did on this. This is audio number 10.
One other thing. I think it rips through your clothes when it takes you over. Windows found some shredded long johns, but the name tag was missing. They could be anybody's. Nobody trusts anybody now.
And that was it. That was the last one. Audio 10 was John Carpenter's The Thing. Number 10 was The Thing. So let me know how you did out of 10 on those audio ones, and then we'll do the totals out of 56. So pop the scores on the chat. Let me know how you did out of 10 for the movie round, and of course your overall out of 56 for the entire quiz. Then we are done. We're out of here. Let me know how well you did. Let me see some scores coming through. How'd you do? Nobody saying anything. 6 out of 10 for the Nunners. Not bad that, 6 out of 10. Last few were pretty difficult. 7 out of 10. Gaynor, 7 for Helen. Chris, 7. Caroline, 7. Total 39 out of 56. That's the top score at the moment. James, 8 out of 10. Awesome. Chris Morgan, 34 out of 56 total. Nunners, 32 out of 56. Gaynor, 31 out of 56. That is not the poorest result, Gaynor, I can promise you that. Let me know how else everyone else has done. Give me your scores out of 10 for that round and your total. Still waiting to see how well Luis has done. And my brother, Mark Coleman, 5 on that round, so 32 altogether. Well, 36 out of 56. Incredible. 10 out of 10 for my brother as well. Really enjoyed this week, but we also drank a lot more alcohol this week. Good work. I mean, it looks like, Lisa, you need more alcohol just to fuel you to get, like, sounds like you're smashing it. So, James Pat's 37 out of 56. Chris Melbourne, 40 out of 56 altogether. So that's a great score. That's probably the highest then. How did we... You're beating Caroline by 1 point there. You're beating Caroline by a point. 37 out of 56 there for James. Leslie got 9 out of 10 on that, so she's got 38 out of 56 in total. Faye, 9 for that one. That's a great score. 30 out of 56 is a great score. Helen with 26 out of 56. That's awesome. So in first place there, it goes to Chris Milburn, 40. Harriet is there as well. So Chris and Harriet, you've got 40. You've just pipped it at the post there with those audio rounds. Second place, of course, go to Caroline, 39 out of 56. Great result. And then I think Lisa probably there with 36 out of 56. Oh no, sorry, Leslie Wilkins got 38 out of 56. So Lisa dropped a little bit there. But yeah, Lisa down at 4th place with 36 out of 56. Oh no, sorry, God, there's loads of scores coming in. Sorry, I'm missing these ones. James with 37. Let's forget that. Let's at least know that Chris Milman came first with 40. Caroline came second with 39, was it? I've lost you, Caroline. Where have you gone? So well done to everybody. Yeah, well done. Awesome results. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to be stuck in quarantine for a few more weeks. So, like I say, I'll be doing this every Monday. One of the things I will leave you with, there was a let me know if you enjoyed it. Please do take photos, share it with me on Instagram. You know, the Instagram's up there, on that side. Yeah, do subscribe to the channel as well. That's really important if you do subscribe to the channel. Because if you subscribe, then you will get notified of when we go live. The other things is there was watching a comedian the other day who did this fantastic thing. He ended this live set. He ended his live set by not telling jokes. He went really philosophical with it, but just by saying that no matter where you are right now, or what you're doing, how much you earn, or how big your house is, or how many cars are on the drive, or whatever, everybody is in the same situation. So we've lost this sense of individualism has almost subsided, and we are now in everybody's in this together. It's a communal thing. So yeah, I enjoy doing these for people. I enjoy bringing those to you, so that everybody, you can just do this and enjoy it. Kill a bit of time on a Monday night after the weekend, and yeah. Listen, please, like I say, do take photos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so I can interact with you a little bit more and share them on the Instagram. That's it for me now. I will see you all next week and on Monday, 7:30 p.m. Bye.